Yo, what is up everybody? It is Shimsei here, back again with another League of Legends gameplay commentary. Playing that Proxy Cinch in the top lane against a Darius. Fuck my life. Now, if you look at the champions on my team here, you might recognize one of the names. It's actually Disco Heat, for those of you who don't know. His YouTube channel, I forget the exact name of his YouTube channel, but he's the guy who does the League of Children YouTube series. Really funny stuff. He is playing Boob Fox, that R in the mid lane right there. I didn't recognize him at first. I'm like, Erotic Disco Heat. I swear I've heard this name before. I'm like, oh wait, you that YouTuber guy. Oh yeah, so he's actually in like the same elo as me. I think he got Diamond 5 recently, so congrats to him. I'm on my way there. Hopefully you get that by the end of the season, but whatever, that's not the reason why I made this commentary. That's just something cool. The reason why I made this commentary is because I'm against a Darius, which is really, really fucking horrible for Singed. Basically, Darius was left unbanned. I didn't even notice, because I was like, is that Disco Heat? Oh my god. I just didn't even notice that Darius was unbanned. So the enemy team first picks him, and I'm just like, oh fuck. Okay, well I can't play Singe into Darius, because I'll get wrecked. You know what, fuck it. I've won like the last 7 games of Singe. I'm going to play Singe into Darius. So you're going to see that happen here. Now, against Darius, much like the Fiora matchup, you want to get this level 1 proxy. If you do not get this level 1 proxy, you are fucked in the ass. It's horrible. You know, old Darius really fucked with Singe pretty hard. Like, if he got Trinity Force, he could just, you know, chase you down forever. He would get the, because his old passive, he used to, for every bleed stack he had on you, he would get movement speed, so he could chase you down very efficiently. But new Darius is even worse, because he has power in other areas of his kit, and he could just run you down. And you're going to see what he builds later on that helps him do that, but he is trying to block my proxy, but this is a stupid thing to do. If you want to try and block a Singe proxy, the best thing to do is just stand on your minion wave as it comes into lane. Standing in that bush there isn't going to stop me from proxying. I'm just going to head down here and get started, but I do have one less potion to start off, which is pretty annoying. But it's not going to matter, as you're going to see a bit later on. So I do have this early proxy. I'm going to be itemizing very defensively this game. I cannot go Rylai's into Leandris this game. I will just die. And if Darius gets fed, my team is fucked. Despite the fact that he got nerfed this patch 520, he is still ridiculous. They're nerfing him in the wrong places, I think. It's the fucking heal. It's just too much. But yeah, I'm just like, okay, if I don't feed Darius here, we'll be fine. That's all. Don't feed Darius is my mode of this game. So I'm actually going to go very defensive early on. And you're going to see a bit of a different build for me this game. Here I am going for the second wave, but Darius is actually going to come down. This is sort of smart, but sort of stupid. I'm like, this fucks me over a bit more than I'd like to. I'd really love to have gotten 3 waves here. But I don't think that he did it as in like, yeah, I'm going to deliberately fuck with this Singe because I have an advantage. Because, you know, most people don't know how to play against Proxy Singe, so I think that was just him doing the smart thing, the right thing for the wrong reasons. He does miss CS there. It's a bit unfortunate. Now, I'm going to TP back to lane here. This is iffy. I mean, I really didn't want to fall behind on experience at all, but I'm going to be behind on experience anyway. So, yeah, he hits level 3 here. I just want to try and farm. That's all. I have no delusions about fighting him. Oh, Darius, you could fight if you got, you know, ahead. New Darius, don't even bother, because this just happens. He's literally 1 level above me, and he does that. And I have a cloth armor. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, no Doran's Ring. Got a cloth armor first. I need it to survive this laning phase. And I'm just going to play like a complete fucking bitch here. Like I said, this is just don't feed, and I'll be fine. Not don't feed and I'll win, but don't feed and I won't lose, if you know what I'm saying. Because if I gave Darius a kill there, if he had Ignite and he decided to chase me down or something, it's game over. Well, for me at least. I'm not going to be able to do anything in this lane. I have to play like a complete bitch here. Wait for my sustain to come back up. Stock up on potions. Just try and sustain through this laning phase. Try and keep up my farm and not die. And you're going to notice, actually, my farm... Well, my farm is bad, but, you know... It doesn't matter if your farm is bad, as long as it's better than your opponent's. Like, if you have 50 CS at 10 minutes, which is shit, complete shit, but your opponent has 30 CS in 10 minutes, you're doing a lot better than your opponent is. You're going to see here, despite the fact that I'm getting absolutely shit on right now, my CS isn't actually going to be that bad. I'm at 15 right now. Going to take these creeps here. Not going to get any of them, so I'm still going to be at 15, but I'm getting the experience. That's what matters early on here. So I'm at 15 CS, which is shit. Gonna recall here because I need to. I'm too low. Gonna stock up on a lot of sustain here. Gonna have 4 health potions, a mana potion, and I'm pretty sure a ward here as well. Yep. And I'm gonna head straight back to lane. Just try and, you know, try and get into position to proxy is my goal. I want to stay as far away from this guy as possible. But yeah, if you're gonna see the CS numbers in here in a moment when I bring up the scoreboard, any moment. Well. But basically, he's on, yeah, you can see it. He's on 21 CS, I'm on 15. I'm literally only a wave down, despite the fact that I've been getting absolutely fucking dumped on in this lane early on here. So that is not bad at all. I look at that, I'm like, I'm doing fine. I'm not doing, like, as well as I normally would on Singe, but I'm doing fine. Because this is a matchup where I should be far more behind than that. And I'm doing decently. But yeah, like I said before, Darius, there is no fighting new Darius as Singe. You do not do it. You do it only when the jungler comes, as you're going to see a bit later. You do it only when you have a gank. Or, like, unless you somehow get, like, 3 kills on him early on and you can somehow fight him. But that's pretty much never going to happen to Darius. So just never fight new Darius. Just farm. Proxy him for fucking ever. If you have to give up a couple creeps in a wave, go for a proxy. Just proxy. Farm. That's all you need to do. Farm and then kite him in team fights with your allies later on. But the enemy team does have a Kindred jungle. This was like the day that Kindred was released. So there are a lot of news playing. This Kindred is not going to be that good. I played against another Kindred who actually completely destroyed me earlier on in the day. But that's because you got a triple kill from a gank mid lane. So I was playing mid that game. So I was partially at fault there. But yeah, Kindred at the moment not so scary because people don't know how to play her, but we'll see how she is in the future. I can't like say definitively or how to play against her a Singe because I don't know yet. Pop my ult there because I'm scared of Darius. He's chased me while proxying. That's to his detriment, honestly. He's just missing out on CS. He was at 6 there, so I probably could have not used my ultimate and been fine, but you know, I just want to be safe. I just don't want to feed him at all. So yeah, just farming. The rest of the team's doing pretty good. You know, nothing crazy. Katarina's going to get a bit fed later on. You'll see that happen. Darius is coming for me again. Trying to stop me from proxying. I'm just going to get executed. That's fine. And I'm going to go boots. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to go into more armor here. I'm going to be rushing Dead Man's Plate this game. Reason for that is, well, when you're going defensive early on a Singe, like normally you'll go Doran's Drain Kids or allies, right? I'm actually going to get Ninja Tabi here. I'll explain it in a sec. But there are 2 like defensive options to go for. Well, there are 3. 3 defensive options to go for early on if you're playing, like if you're saying I'm going to itemize defensive as my first item. If you're against AP, Banshee's Veil. If you're against like some cheese pick like LeBlanc top, Cassiopeia top, something like with ridiculous DPS top lane, you go for like a Banshees first, and well, I mean Cassiopeia will still shit on you, but something like LeBlanc won't be able to do anything. But if you're up against something like, say, a Gnar, a Twitch, not Vayne, but yeah, like some hit like Callista, these ridiculous top picks, but Gnar specifically, you can actually go for a Thornmail first item if the enemy team has an AD jungler, bonus points if they have an AD mid. And that actually allows you to just sort of survive early on. Now, a little bit of shit going on here. Gank in mid lane. And I go here into the Baron picker. I think Katarina's going to put a ward over that wall and Shumpo over. So I'm waiting for her there. But unfortunately, she does some fancy feet around the jungle. And she's actually going to get away. I am so focused on this Darius right now. I do not want to feed. I'm like, oh shit, he probably got to pay fucking full attention to what's going on here. I don't even know. It's like, oh, Katarina. Aatrox still hasn't killed Katarina. Okay, fine. I'll go check this out and see what's going on. And yeah, I was just completely focused on Darius there. I sort of tunneled, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Poor Disco Heat got wrecked by the Katarina, but that's alright. He's gonna do fine this game. He's got to keep going on about how he got carried, but no, he does fine later on. Get a good flip onto Darius there. Pop my ult. I just want to farm. I want to try and get into the proxy. Fling's on cooldown here, so it's a bit awkward. But Aatrox is coming up. My ult's still running, perfect. I don't have enough, well I do, but I didn't think I had enough for a good flip, so I just fling him there. He does flash, but Aatrox's got to come in. I'm going to take him down. Very good right there. But anyways, going to go into another proxy here. But as I was saying before, Thornmail is a good first item against something like Gnar. For like auto attack based champions top, like ranged auto attack based champions. Because new Thornmail, you know, is not as effective as old Thornmail if you're up against something like a Tryndamere, who, like, you know, if he does 1,000 damage with a crit on you, you return fucking, you know, 300 damage to him. But, you know, early on, against things like Gnar, who don't have much AD, it's actually quite effective. Aatrox is going to forget that Kindred has an ult and just die here. I cannot help him here. You might think, oh, why are you just leaving him to die? I have no mana and a sliver of health. I would have just been killed by Darius straight away. He would have just dunked Aatrox and then dunked me, so no point. Another one you can go, though. So there's Banshee's Vow, Thornmail, and then there's Dead Man's Plate. Now, Dead Man's Plate you can go for if you're up against something like a Darius who can chase you down. This Darius is going to go Swiftness Boots. He's going to get fucking Phage and Swiftness Boots. But he's still not going to be able to catch me with that Dead Man's Plate. I rush Boots and I get Dead Man's Plate. So he's not going to be able to chase me down with that. If I go on Thornmail here, which isn't that effective against an AD caster like Darius, he would have destroyed me. No doubt. Especially since, you know, his ult true damage. Dead Man's Plate gives me HP for that as well. Yeah, here I am just getting shot on a bit more. But I have a lot of armor now, so I'm actually able to resist some of his damage. Now I can get back into the proxy position. Don't want to lane against him at all. Head straight in for the proxy. And just keep going. Now, I have been marked by Kindred. Now, I'm pretty sure the way that Kindred's mark works is like, you know, she marks a champion, and then if she kills that champion, she gets like bonus damage on raw attacks or something permanently. That fucking stupid minigame. But, you know, I'm me. I want to be camped. Maybe not so much in, yeah, if I'm up against a Darius, but, you know, Kindred, she's squishy. You know, despite, like, and she can't, you know, chase after you so much if you don't stay in her little wolf circle thing where she can get infinite dashes. So I'm not too concerned about her, honestly. So I'm fine with being marked by her. If she wants to come chase me around the map all game, that's fine by me. Now here, I shouldn't be here. This is just a mistake on my part. Mid lane is MIA. I'm just like so focused on proxy against Darius that I just completely ignore the fact that literally every enemy except Jinx is missing and I'm just going to get gangbang here. But I do make a smart move here by running into the tower. This means that only Darius gets the kill, nobody gets an assist. So Katarina and Kindred, no assist for them. So that's pretty good. That's, you know, 150 gold denied from the enemy team. But, you know, just poor position there. Caught out. Give Darius a kill. But at this point, it's okay. It's still not good, but it's not like, oh my god, I'm fucked. Because I have some armor now. I have some movement speed. I can sort of get away from him. I can get into a proxy position pretty easily, especially if I got my ult up. So I should be alright. And, yeah, it's not too big of a deal at this point. It's if you give him kills early on. Especially if he takes Ignite, where you're really fucked. Go for early home guards here, channeling Darius. Simply because I'm expecting to back a lot in this matchup. This is a very nice charm here, but also a very, very nice dodge by Katarina there. I gotta give that Katarina props. She knows how to play her champion. Yeah, 2 kills there. Unfortunately, Darius is gonna come down there, I'm pretty sure, and he's gonna clean up. Oh, I think that's later on. No, he's gonna come now. That sort of sucks a bit. I'm gonna get his top tower, but yeah, it's unfortunate that Darius does get some kills. Does allow me to free farm a bit more. I'm going to build defensive for the team, of course, because we just need it so much. Kalista is going to do pretty damn well this game, and Alistar and I are basically just going to try and frontline Vero as hard as we can. Keep farming here. Oh, hello. Yeah, Chimso. Not a very good goof flip right there. Maybe if you flung him the other way, you would a lot better there and not have to have blown your Ghost and Flash, but... Sorry, Ghost and ult, but you know, at least you got away. That was pretty poorly played. I could have definitely flung him the other way. Probably only had to blow, like, my ult there. But, yeah, I derp, so I gotta blow my Ghost as well. Now, you might be wondering, why did I go Ninja Tabi if they've got, you know... an Annie who really fucking... Like, I will often just go Merc Treads just if they just have an Annie on their team, because her stun hurts you so much if you try to engage. It's just because I just want to survive so hard against this Darius, and since I have a Kindred jungle who's an auto attack based jungler, it's doubly effective there. So I stand by this buy here of the Ninja Tabi, And I also stand by the early home guards. They allow me to get back to lane so much more quickly. I don't lose CS. I'm able to get back to farming before he gets back to lane, so I can get some free farm without harass. And I could just help out the team a bit easier by getting into fights quicker. Early home guards is really good on Singe. He is one of the champions that can make, you know, great effectiveness of it. There are very few champions that actually can do that. Rammus is one of them. You get early home guards on Rammus, you can do a lot of good shit with that. But Singe is another one. Tell my team that Kindred is at blue here. Just letting them know. Try and let them know the enemy jungler's position as much as possible. The more information you give your team, the better they'll perform. Aatrox is coming up again. I can see him on the map there, so I want to go for Darius. Pop my ult, and here's a much better goof flip right there. Stun, snare into the knockup right there. He is actually going to flash, and Kindred is going to come in and use her ult. At least we got her ult, you know, that's fine. She didn't have to use that. Darius should have gotten away, but, yeah, her ult's down. It's still good, really relieves some pressure off me. It allows me to continue just free farming in this lane without having Darius sitting on top of me fucking shitting on me all the time. It might seem like I'm doing, like, well this game, but it's because, you know, Darius is being forced back so much, and I have these early home guards. I'm able to just get back into lane really quickly. And he's not there, so it all works out. Gonna go for a warding totem here, gonna upgrade my trinket. The reason why I do that is because Darius' tower is down, so I'm gonna be pushed up a bit more than normal. And despite the fact that, you know, Kindred isn't capping me so much, Katarina is a very good roamer. I don't want to give Katarina kills. I don't want to give Katarina or Darius kills. Fuck them both. So I'm just gonna try my hardest to keep the area watered up and just stay alive. If you check out my OPGG, okay, all top laners should buy this fucking trinket. If you check out my OPGG, I place between 15 to 25 wards a game just with this trinket. I place so many wards. And that's what you got to do. All top laners should buy this trinket. I mean, sure, there's some arguments for Sweeper in some cases, but fucking buy this trinket. It is so ridiculous. Yeah, I teleport bot lane there because, you know, notice this fight going on. Darius teleports into. I just helped them disengage that fight. Yeah, teleport, and it was 1-for-1 overall. So, you know, not a bad fight. Darius is mid lane. There's a big wave top, so I'm gonna go get that. And then we'll see what happens after. Almost got my dead man's plate, 400 gold off. And then after that, I will be going to Rylai's. And then after that, I will be going into Banshee's Vow. Because Katarina does get a bit fed. As much as I'd love to have Leandris for Darius, it's just not gonna happen this game. I need to itemize defensive. There was a complaint on my last video, the Fiora one I made, where they said, like, oh, you know, this video didn't help too much because, you know, you basically just said the Fiora's bad. And, you know, but yeah, like, that's the only way you're going to beat Fiora mid. She can chase you down very, very, very effectively. Darius is actually a bit easier than Fiora mid, to be honest with you. Fiora mid you can fight if you get ahead, so you could say that she's easier in that respect. But at the same time, you don't really want to fight her. It's awkward, but Darius is much easier to stay away from than Fiora is, because Fiora can chase you down very easily, and she can heal all the damage while doing it. Here I'm a bit schizophrenic. I'm like, oh my god, I want to help mid, just in case Darius comes, but I also want to get the top wave. Oh, there's Darius, better stay mid. But yeah, like Darius, you can actually sort of win against a good Darius. I mean, like, obviously a Darius that knows how to shut down a proxy by standing on his waves, you're not going to win at all. But that's the same for, like, you know, Vladimir. And you see how I shit on Vladimir, so... Darius you can actually beat if you just keep far away from him and do not feed him early on. Fiora, that's a bit more difficult to do. So, that's why I say you can really only win against Fiora if she's bad. Bit of action mid lane. I'm going to go back. I have my dead man's plate, so I want that right now. Darius, like I said, has gone swiftness boots into phage. So he's going to get that black cleaver. He wants to chase me down. I'm not going to let him. I don't care if you got swiftness boots and phage. You cannot catch a boots 2 and boots 2 and dead man's plate Singe. This is not going to happen. So that's fine by me. Him going that. Boots and Swift is actually a decent buy for him. Because there's not really much hard CC on our team. So that's fine. I linked my YouTube in chat. I'm like, oh, it's the two OCE YouTubers, me and Disco Heat. I'm sure there's like another YouTuber from OCE who's got more subs than me, but not that I know of. Disco Heat's like the only one I know of. So I linked my YouTube, and this Alistar must have watched one of my videos. So it decides to troll me, going like, why don't you build tier? I'm like, are you fucking serious, man? Gotta love that. But that's alright. Don't go tier, don't go raw. Wasted stats. Go Rylai's first. Double door into Rylai's. Or, you know, if you're in a niche matchup, you know, Darius, someone who gets banned a lot, and who shits on you, go for some melee defense. It's fine here. Got the goo flip, so I can just fling him there. He used his pull on me, so I'm able to just get away. Like I said, I got Dead Man's Plate here, so despite the fact that he has home guard, swiftness boots, and goddamn Black Cleaver, he ain't gonna be catching me. I can just land a goo flip and just skedaddle really fast. Here I'm peeing, he's missing like crazy because I don't want my team to get ambushed by him. Gonna ward this shit up here. And just gonna keep farming. Just, you know, be a massive defensive rock this game. Try and, you know, CC for the team, you know, deny Katarina's resets and all that. That's what I gotta do this game. Mainly it's peel. That and peeling Darius is what I gotta try and do. It's important to identify what your role in team fights will be as the game progresses. Like, okay, about this here, I don't want to go in here because I know that Darius can kill me. So I'm like, I don't really want to go in here, guys. But, you know, team goes in, and unfortunately, I'm going to get killed by Darius. He does have his pull-up still. I wasn't feeling this at all, but the team was going in, so I thought, alright, I got to go in and help out. Yeah, not a very good fight. And, yeah. God damn it. But, yeah. It is what it is. It's unfortunate, but it's not going to be the end of the game. It's not going to be the end of the game. We'll be alright. Now, what the fuck was I saying? I'm so fucking sidetracked. I've got a million things to talk about here. Oh, yeah. Your role in team fights. Okay, it's important to identify what your role in team fights will be as the game goes on. Now, it depends on a lot of factors. Who's fed on the enemy team, what your build is, etc. This case, Darius is fed, Katarina is fed, alright? I cannot go dive their backline as Singed, right? It's just not going to be happening. I need to peel for my team. I need to peel for Callista, help deal with Darius, help deal with Katarina. And I'm not used to doing that. I'm used to, you know, having you know, Rylai's and Leandries at this point and just rolling over the team fights. So you're going to see me be a bit indecisive in these team fights later on. This is a mistake that I noticed, just not while I was playing the game, but watching this replay back for the first time. It was a mistake I did notice. I'm pretty damn indecisive. I don't know what to do sometimes. Now, I still do fine because I've got Rylai's and I just slow the fuck out of everybody. But I could have played a lot of team fights quite a bit better this game. You're going to see that later on. But yeah, peeling for my team and just trying to keep Darius out of the fight is my main objective here. I can sort of leave CC and Katarina for Alistar. You know, he's Alistar. He can easily do that. But I gotta just save my fling for good flip combos on Darius. Now, TP in here and managed to kill Kindred, but unfortunately the rest of the team sort of gets shit on and I'm right in the middle of their team. Gonna try and get away, but Darius is gonna flash and pull me, so I'm gonna die. Yeah, not so good there. I do get Kindred, but, you know. Actually, this is another thing, watching this replay back, getting Kindred there probably saved our asses pretty hard. Because they can't do Baron now, they don't have a jungler. They still might have been able to do it, but, you know, they don't have Kindred, they don't have their jungler up, we still have ours. So, yeah. It sort of was alright, but not good, obviously. We did lose that fight, but not a complete disaster, because I did get Kindred. So it's all good. This Kindred's not that good. You're going to see later on. She's, you know, yay, new champ's out, I'm going to play it in rank. Like, no, you're shit. You don't know how to play this champion. Yeah, sure. You might think you're doing good, but that's only because people don't know how to play against you. So, don't play new champs in ranked. Like the first week they come out, just don't. It's not going to be good for you. You don't know how to play them. I don't care if you got fucking, you know, 50 games of them on the PvE. PvE is not a competitive environment. It's fucking... It's not a good barometer for, yeah, I'm skilled at this champion if you win games on PvE. So we want to go for Dragon here. One thing we do have is excellent Dragon control this game. Props to this Aatrox, man. He's on top of this Dragon game. That's why I actually like Aatrox jungle. What I do when I play him is I just get level 6 and then sneak a Dragon and just have really good Dragon control. But we do get third Dragon there. Team's concerned that they might go for Baron, so I just go warded up. That would actually been a very good answer by the enemy team to go for Baron there, but they don't have vision around Dragon, so they don't really know we're going for it. Ooh. Sorry, I was a yawn there. Got up not long ago. But yeah, we did manage to get the third Dragon there, which is very good. Even more movement speed to help run away from Darius. 480 movement speed right now, which is really damn good. I'm super fucking speedy. But I don't have Merc Treads for any stun, which is really, really annoying. And I also don't have any MR. But this is the fucking good thing about the Singe buff, man. 5.13, Singe gets MR per level. Thank you so much, Riot Games. Thank you. Oh my god, this game... Okay, I would have had to have gotten a Null Magic Mantle by now. If Singe didn't gain MR per level. But now I basically do have a Null Magic Mantle, just naturally. That's how significant that buff was for Singe. I cannot stress how fucking amazing that buff was. It was the biggest buff to Singe ever. Yeah, sure, 2-second goo flip. Nice, but MR per level, nothing beats it, man. I was a bit indecisive there. I'm like, okay, they're pushing mid, so I gotta go, like, stay mid. But there's a big fucking wave top. I really want that. But Kindred is top, so I'm gonna go for it here. Get a goo flip on her under tower. She attacks me, so she's gonna be focused by the tower. And I'm just gonna run her down with Dead Man's Plate here. She is not going to be able to kill me. I will take her down with another fling here. Don't know if she had ult, but, you know, I killed her too fast for it anyway. The fling burst, baby. The 0 AP fling burst. Oh, I guess I did have my ult running and a amp tome. So I had some damage, but not so much. Very defensive build this game, as I said. Darius has come for me, but I'm not too concerned. He does have Dead Man's Plate, but I'm alright. I'm able to get away from him. Meanwhile, in mid lane, not so good. Yeah. Bot lane gets caught out. And they do die there. Oh, Alistar gets away because fucking Alistar. Can't kill the Alistar. He's just, I fucking hate playing against Alistar or Sin. You just can't kill him. Even if you have Leandries when he pops his ult, it's ridiculous. But, yep, Roka Moralize there. Really unfortunate that I'm 300 gold off. If I had a Doran's Ring here and my Flask, I probably would have sold them both and just picked up the Rylai's, because Rylai's just so good. It sucked when you're 300 gold off it, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Continue farming here. Alistar is getting Aegis. Very smart move. Very, very smart move. I should have been getting Aegis. Like, ideally in this matchup, I would like to get Aegis against Katarina. But like I said, if I got an Aegis first item, dead. Darius would just fucking destroy me. And, you know, you need Rylai's to Singed. Yes. Rylai's is more important than Aegis. You have more teamfight presence with Rylai's than Aegis. But fortunately, Alistar is getting Aegis. I don't want to fight here because I don't have Rylai's. But team's going in, so, yeah, it's going to happen. I've got my ult running, but, you know, I don't have Rylai's. I'd love to have Rylai's here. I don't like team fighting without it. That's why I like rushing it so much. Yeah, see, I could slow down the enemy team really hard here. I could, you know, easily do, like, lots of fancy shit. I can't, because I don't have it. So I'm going to recall now and get it. But the enemy team doesn't go for Baron here. I don't know why. Enemy team could have gotten Baron here. We're all retreating. We're all pretty low. We're chunked out. They could have got that. But they didn't. Okay, that's fine by me. I mean, I would have TP'd in there, obviously, and tried to do something if they did, and, you know, Kalista would have gone in. Maybe we could have done something, but still, they should have gone for Baron there. Here, fucking crisp as goof, like, crisp goof flip right there, right into tower. Takes him out. 2-second stun snare, rather, with that level 5 fling. Just, he gets locked up, and he's dead. He doesn't have Merc Tread, so he's going to be sitting on that tower for a long time, takes a lot of shots. Kalista and Ahri taken down, but he does actually kill Kalista with the bleed, which is really annoying. Kindred has Blade the Ruin King now, so I can't fight her anymore. Sad face. This is why I say she's going to be annoying for Singed anyway. I don't, like, know how annoying she will be exactly, because I haven't seen a good one yet. But she's going to be annoying, because she does build Blade the Ruin King, so any AD carry that builds Blade the Ruin King is annoying for Singed. Gonna go back here, start working on a Banshee's Vow. Now, mistake I make here. I go for the Ruby Crystal instead of the Null Magic Mantle. Katarina does a lot of fucking damage, okay? I have enough armor to sort of, you know, mitigate a lot of AD damage. Here, Home Guards. I pop Ghost instead of ult for some reason. I should have popped ult, but I popped Ghost. Don't know why. And I take out Callista here. Yeah, she does take out Aatrox, but we get her. She's gonna do her ult shit, but yeah, Callista rend. Bye. Yeah. Callista is pretty decent against it. Gonna try to TP in here, but I'm gonna back out when I'm not gonna get anything done there with that Annie stunning me up as well. Now, what was I saying again? This is me trying to regain my train of thought. Oh my god. Oh yes, okay. I went for Ruby Crystal instead of Null Magic Mantle. Bad idea. I have enough armor to help mitigate a lot of damage from their AD damage. I go Ruby Crystal here, I'm like, okay, yo, they have AP and AD, so I'm gonna go Ruby Crystal to help against both. No, bad idea. Go for the MR, because you have a lot less MR, and obviously the less MR you have, the more effective the MR you get is, you know. 50 MR to 70 MR is like, you know, 8, 9, 10% extra resistance against magic damage, whereas, you know, 170 armor to fucking, you know, 200 armor is like, you know, 5%, so it's a lot different. Katarina could have annihilated me in this fight if it wasn't for good old Disco Heat zoning her out right here. And here you see a bit of indecisiveness. I'm like, do I go for Kindred or do I zone Darius? Do I go for Kindred or do I zone Darius? I sort of end up doing like half and half, which works out because I have Rallies and I'm able to just slow everyone down. But, yeah, a bit indecisive there. Fortunately, Disco Heat manages to zone out the Katarina there on his Ari, so we're able to just clean up that fight. Katarina can't go in. If Katarina had gone in there, I would have died. If I had that magic resist, I probably wouldn't have died. But if she went in right there with my Ruby Crystal here, my 54 magic resist, I would have died. Easy. But, yeah, you know, it's alright. We're doing okay. Katarina didn't go in. I have some magic resist now, so that problem is solved. And I will be going to Banshee's Veil. So, what else is going on here? Just gonna head mid lane. And gonna keep farming. Or try to farm. You know, obviously I don't want to overextend too much. Got a ward up here, so I'm gonna try and look to place that somewhere. We're on 4th Dragon, of course. Okay, I'm not gonna go farm. I'm gonna do something that's equally important, which is, you know, BMing the enemy team. Very important. Gotta make sure you, you know, break their morale, piss them off. You know, Darius against Singed. How the fuck am I, you know, 2 and 3 in this matchup? I say 2 and 3 because 2 executes, but how the fuck have I only died, you know, 3 times? It's ridiculous. Ward up around Baron here, nice vision control. You know, just in case they try and do it. You gotta try and get the vision of the Baron, because we can actually do Baron here. We can do Baron. You wanna know why? Look at bot lane. Now, I don't notice this at first, okay? This is why, you know, you're always, if you gotta play to improve, right? A lot of the times when I learn things in game is because my teammates point them out. Teammates who are better than me. This Callista is better than me, by far. She's definitely a better player than I am. She says, look, wait for them to go bot. I'm just like, what? What are you talking about? Oh, look at that. Bot lane is pushing. That didn't even come into my mind, right? It didn't even come into my mind looking at this situation on the map here. Now, if I'd actually looked bot lane and saw the large minion wave there, I would have thought, oh, hey, bot lane's pushing. We can probably do Baron now. But if not for Callista pointing that out, I would have been like, what's going on? Like, can we do this Baron? Maybe, maybe not. Now, we can definitely do this Baron. So, Darius is going to go down there and try and get that wave. Smart to send Darius down there, because he's Darius, he can TP back in. But look, what are you doing, you stupid bitch? You're a squishy ADC. Yes, you're a jungler, but you're still an ADC jungler. Catch up Kindred here. Alistar, very good. Headbutts her out of her ult zone, so she just dies. And I type, she is retarded in chat here, because that was just so stupid. It doesn't matter if, you know, you don't know your champion too well. You should know that you shouldn't be that close to the Singed, who can easily catch up to you. Darius is going to go in here. My Rylai's is going to immediately tick on him and get him out of his home guard, so he does not get into that fight early on. And I'm just going to try and, you know, slow him down. My Rylai's go for Katarina, but she just shampos away. And there we go. We take him out. Very nice. But that was not me, okay? You know, Callista's like very nice catch sins. I'm like, thanks, but that was not a nice catch on my part. That was literally like Callista just being completely fucking ridiculous. Now, yeah, you might say, but Chimso, you did well to recognize that and, you know, and go for it there. Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, I'm not going to say that wasn't a good play. I did get us the Baron. But that was more Callista than me. Sorry, that was more Kindred than me. Getting us that Baron. She just... What is she doing? There we go. Easy turret there and easy inhibitor. I do want us to back straight away after getting that inhibitor, but Aatrox manages to flash jump that Katarina, and Disco Heat gets a nice charm, takes her out there. Nice! Yeah, high five. He doesn't like this Katarina at all. Got my Banshee's Vow now. I'm gonna head top lane, grab this wave, and yeah. And we're just gonna slowly close out the game here. You know, we can get Fist Dragon, so we have a nice insurance policy in that, and we have Baron. Say this is a YouTube game here, not because it's got Disco Heat in it. I'm glad this was a YouTube game, because it does have Disco Heat in it. Love you, Disco. But this would have been a YouTube game anyway, even if it wasn't in here, because fucking hell, this was a very nice game against Darius. I'm actually proud of how I did overall in the laning phase of this matchup. Team fights, yeah, a bit sketchy, but the laning phase, I played pretty damn well, apart from that, you know, time where I got caught out proxying. So yeah, obviously, areas I can improve there, but this was a pretty damn good scenario, and it's a pretty good way pretty good thing to emulate if you're in the Darius matchup against Singed. Got that split push going, boys, got my TP up. Just derp and completely run into Darius there. But this is fine, because my whole team is bot lane. So, well, whatever. I've got R'lyeh, so I can kite Darius out. And my team is just going to push bot while they derp around top lane here. Now, I really don't want to die here. I'm playing super cautious. You're going to notice. I could probably push up a bit more here. But, yeah, I see Annie there. I don't want to fucking die. I want to fucking focus here. Don't want to lose Baron. Want to keep the split push going with Baron minions in the top lane. And, you know, I just distract them for so long that my team is able to completely sweep the bot lane, inhibitor, turret, and inhibitor, and... Sorry, burp. Now they're going to rotate top lane, and we're going to take out this tower as well. So, yeah. Pretty good play by me there. Trying to keep getting them distracted. Got the Baron here, so I'm going to push up with the Baron minions. And we're going to take down this tower as well. So, very good. Working on this turret here. And, oh, shit, here comes the engage. Could have gone for 5th Dragon here. It was going to be up soon, but we're going to fight, and we're just going to kill them here. Team fight indecisiveness. I'm like, should I go for Darius, get him off my team, or should I stay in the middle of Jinx and Kindred and just try and take them out? Indecisiveness gets me killed there. Fortunately, my team is fed, so that's fine. But if I just either focused hard on Jinx and Kindred, or focused hard on Darius, that would have been fine there. I probably would have lived. You cannot be indecisive as in team fights. You have to know what you're going to do. But there you go. That's going to be a win against Darius. Not something I expect to say too often, because he's banned a lot. And when he isn't banned, he'll shit on me as Singe. But there you go. That's a win in the Darius matchup for you. Thanks to Disco Heat for a nice game. Go check him out on YouTube. Tell him Chimsa said hi. And tell him I carried him. Nah, for real though. He's all like, yeah, thanks for the carry, guys. No, he did pretty good this game. He did alright. But yeah, go say hi to him. You probably already know him because he has like 200,000 subs, and I'm just a pleb here on my 5,500. But say hi anyway. Yeah, very nice game. Defensive build, survive Darius, and just, you know, get the R'lyeh, try and kite around in team fights, and just, you know, try and survive early on. That's basically what you got to do. Try and survive early on. Don't feed Darius, and you will hopefully do all right when the team fights come around. Like I said, Kindred not that good, 411, doesn't know how to play the champion, gets caught out and just dies. So yeah, we're able to get a win off of that. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe for more League of Legends content, Singe content, other content. I run out of time, fuck me, but I'll get this outro done. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Chimsa. I post video updates there, as well as just, you know, regular Twitter shit that YouTubers do. But apart from that, thank you all for watching, guys. I'll catch you all in the next video. Have a great day.